The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back into it, and we are back at it. You found The Local Show, the last bastion of fun and frivolity on the radio that you can really sink your ears into.
There you go, Tom. I do. That was very, you used big words.
Oh, yes,
very good, Tom.
Sure thing. Steve Roberts is along for the ride as we make our way through summertime.
Finally, you say I'm along for the ride, and it's not my show. That really is the deal. Tom's driving. Tom's got the timing and the guess and the pronunciation. Yeah. And then there's Steve. Hi, everybody. Let's be honest. That's pretty much how it works.
I'm waiting for my hundreds of thousands of dollars contract from
You didn't get that check?
Media. I didn't get that.
Okay.
I thought by now you would have hooked that all
check
up for
your
us.
mail. Publishers Clearinghouse is sending you something. They went out of business, I heard, or something.
Did they really?
I did hear that. I think they...
for a short spell there, I remember when I was first married, back in the 90s. I think we got married in 93. So in that zone, we used to get those Publishers Clearinghouse things.
And they sold magazines. That's really what it was. Yeah. They sold magazines.
And I thought, if I subscribed to a bunch of stuff, I might have a better chance of being in the pool.
You and everybody else. They sold a lot of magazines.
And they did.
Anybody still get a magazine in the mail?
Oh, I don't know. Well, yes, actually. Nicholas, because he likes...
you like Photo Geek magazine or
yes,
something?
the photo stuff. Well, he likes, what does he get? Newsday or Newsweek or Time magazine. And it's just like...
Well, he's into
that photography
and he's
stuff.
amazing.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Kid.
Well, thank you. Hey, Juliana's with us right now. Juliana Corbin is a licensed funeral director at Farone and Son, and she was in the background a couple of times when we were talking with Marie.
Right,
but now she's in the foreground.
Yes.
How are you, Juliana?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Am I saying your name right? It's
yes.
Juliana, not Juliana.
Yep, Juliana.
Right. Very nice. And Juliana, what is your relationship to the family aspect of Farone? Like what generation and whose daughter are you?
Whose son are you?
Right, Farone and Son.
Right.
So I am the fifth generation, myself and my cousin Vinny.
Wow.
And
my cousin Vinny.
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I got a cousin Vinny. That's awesome.
He didn't let me down. He has a cousin Vinny. Yes. Yeah.
And so the current owner is my Aunt Marie.
Okay. So
do you call her Aunt Marie?
I call her Mimi.
Oh, okay.
I see.
So, and that's now what all of my friends call her.
So
as well.
her brother is your father.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Understood.
Yeah.
And do you mind me asking how old you are?
I am 31 years old.
Okay, so 31 years old. When did you start in the business?
I started 10 years ago, so I was 21.
So just 21.
Yeah, wow.
So how does a 21-year-old say, I'm really
Sign
into
me up
this.
for this.
I want to see dead bodies
Yeah.
and deal with this all the time. Mm-hmm. How did you come to that conclusion?
So, if I'm being completely honest, never in my life did I think I was going to follow into the family business.
Sure.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd be a funeral director. I graduated high school. I got my aesthetics license, worked in that field for a little bit. Mm-hmm. I actually lost my job because they closed. And I said to my dad, because I had just moved out, of course.
Sure. That's the way these things work.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sure. I need a job. So I started working at the funeral home, and that was it. I never left.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so I became licensed, I think, 4 years ago.
Right.
Good for you.
So you had to go to, is it called mortuary school? Or?
Yeah, so we used to have a school here in Syracuse.
Yeah, I remember on South Ave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now the closest one is in Hudson Valley Community College.
Oh, goodness.
So I did most online, and then I'd have to commute there a couple days a week.
Right.
And do the...
Yeah, so you technically don't need a degree to be a funeral director. You just need a license.
Okay.
But that's the only school close by. So I have an associate's degree, and then I had to take the test to become licensed.
So there is a a component that is an emotional component
There you go.
to being a funeral director and being in this business. But there's also a science part of it too,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So do you embalm people as well?
So I don't do much in the prep room.
Right.
Okay.
That's my cousin Vinny.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, gotcha.
He does all of that. I have definitely assisted
Mm-hmm.
many
Sure have done that,
times.
yeah.
But you're more the social part, the
Yeah.
connecting with the families, and
Yeah.
everybody over there is just so friendly.
Well, there,
Thanks.
yeah.
You know, and your aunt Mimi.
Yep, Mimi.
So is that in day to day? Are those some of the things that you're doing?
Yeah, day to day, I definitely I meet with families, which I love doing. It's I like to be there to comfort them and
Yeah.
meet with families. I answer the phones,
Right.
emails,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. you
So
know?
I imagine you got a lot of tutelage from your father, and your father's not in the business anymore, or is he?
He's retired.
Oh, he's
Okay.
retired.
Yes,
Okay,
yep.
so you were able to get experience from him,
Yep.
and of course Mimi,
Yep.
and all that, and you probably share experiences with your cousin as well.
Definitely.
How do you do it? You're a young lady. How do you deal with the
Stresses
The stress,
and
yeah,
loss
yeah,
and
the loss,
pain
right.
that people have.
Did you have to take extra courses, read books, or what do you
Yeah,
do?
I mean, I don't know if it's anything that a book can really,
Wow.
prepare you for it.
like it's definitely hard. And there are obviously, as you age and get older, it's more expected, someone in their 80s, 90s.
Sure. Yeah.
Not always easy, but
Right.
maybe easier.
Sure.
But young people die too,
They
babies
do.
die too, and it's really hard. It's definitely not easy, but I don't know. I think that just being there for families and providing them with as much comfort as you can, and
Right.
really following their wishes and.
Is empathy taught, or is it just who you are? Because I see that in Marie, and I see it in you.
Well, she is Italian.
Okay, well,
We're naturally
I don't.
empathetic people.
Is that what it is?
I think it is.
Okay.
It's
Maybe.
cultural. Yeah.
I'm partly German. I don't
yeah,
think there's
no,
a whole
no.
lot of empathy there. I don't know, but but I see and hear the stories about you. You really care. You're almost like a pastor. Is that odd?
I guess no, not odd.
Okay.
I can see the
The parallels.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
that it's
yeah.
taught, but
It's something you
Right.
feel.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Now, you being on the north side, my grandpa Soccocio, my grandmother Soccocio, they were both waked over there at your place, and I remember just feeling very at home because I'm Italian, that full Italian type thing. But you don't just serve Italian. So how do you serve everyone equally, so to speak?
well, I like that you said you felt like you were at home.
I did,
think
really.
that's our goal. We truly do. We want you to feel like you're a part of the family. I mean, we're family. We want you to walk in and feel
Yeah.
your family too.
And that
so.
the new facility up on Taft Road, I mean,
Beautiful, yeah.
I have never been to a place that is that
And you
lovely.
go between both of them. You have
We
to go
do.
between
Yep.
both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just stunning. It
you.
almost feels like a hotel.
Yeah,
And-
it definitely doesn't feel like a
And the
funeral
little
home.
fireplace there, and the lights, and the even the chairs, Tom, there are
very
big
nice,
enough to fit you and I. It's not like there's stuff. I mean, and you're there to appreciate it and celebrate, and maybe mourn, and it just feels there was great thought in that, and it's just amazing.
Just to clarify, Juliana, you don't have to be Italian to be waked there, or
You do not have to be Italian.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's splendid, and my mom wouldn't mind it. She had made arrangements at a
another
place
one,
that was
yeah.
maybe a little more budget. That their claim of distinction was we charged less.
Right.
They didn't really charge that much less. And then she met Marie and Mike over there. And she's like,
Yeah,
she goes,
like,
you know what?
yeah.
When I go, I want my celebration to be here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And she made that decision. I think that was
Yeah.
awesome. But FaroneandSonInc.com, great people. What an amazing facility, amazing legacy, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.